Hi, my name is Christiana Roussel and welcome to Christiana's Kitchen. I am a busy mom and wife. I've got two young elementary school age children, but I still at the heart am somebody who loves to cook and loves to eat well and loves to share good food. So when I get that time to spend in the kitchen, I like to get the most bang for my buck. When I have guests come over, I like to be able to feed them very well. When they come over, they're always expecting something tasty to eat, and if I'm not quite ready on time, I have a little trick up my sleeve, a little Amuse Bouche, which is French for to tease you, to tempt you, to something in the mouth, to tease the mouth. So what I'm going to put together today is a spring pea puree. It's something that you can do with fresh spring peas when they're in season, or I love the 365 brand green peas that are simple, economical, affordable. You can always keep them on hand. This is something that's made with ingredients you can just always have on hand. So what I'm going to do, I've got a pot of water boiling right now. I'm going to go ahead and snip open 2 packages of the peas. And I'm going to put them in to boil just quickly because you want to just blanch them briefly. You like to keep that fresh green color, which is so important in this dish. And this makes a fair amount. I also like to make a dish that's going to do double duty. So when I'm making this dish, it'll be a spring pea puree, which you'll enjoy kind of as a soup or just a little bite of happy. Or you could also make it a little thicker, and you could spread it on top of bruschetta, and you can have that with your salad. If you want to do that, put a little Parmesan on top. I'll demonstrate that as well. So I'm just going to let those the peas kind of blanch for a few minutes in just plain water, a little salt in there. You could also put it in chicken stock. The other thing that I'm going to have out here is I have my Vitamix blender, which I absolutely adore, and I have 365 brand organic chicken stock. I also have some 365 brand sour cream we'll use to garnish, and some nutmeg, and a fine mesh grater. So I'll demonstrate that in just a minute. So what I'm going to do is finish blanching these. I'll put them in the blender, add a little of the chicken stock. The more chicken stock you add, obviously it's going to be thinner, so you can add less and make it more of a puree that you can put on the bruschetta. To help expedite things, I'm just going to use a fine mesh sieve. Bring it over here and pull out the green peas. The Vitamix blender is fantastic because you can literally put in almost anything and puree it. And it's unlike a juicer, it's a fantastic way to get fiber into your diet. It doesn't extract the juice, it simply pulverizes and minces everything. So you can take in all of the fiber and all the benefits of kale, fresh leafy greens, strawberries. We love to come up with all types of concoctions at my house. So the Vitamix, it has a place in a drawer, but we really never put it away because we're using it all the time. I'm going to go ahead and turn the stove off. Fix the blender. What I have here is I have about a cup of hot chicken stock. I'm going to just kind of eyeball it as I go to see how much I'm going to need. There's still some liquid here with the green peas. So I'm going to start with just half a cup and see where that gets me. As far as the consistency goes. So I've poured that in. The best thing to do also whenever you're pureeing or blending something hot is you're going to want to have some type of a towel on top just in case there's any splatter and it comes out. You wouldn't want to burn yourself. Alright, it's going to get a little noisy. I'm going to take a fork, press this down just a little bit to kind of mix it up. Look how pretty that color is. Isn't that beautiful? That's going to be delicious. So just a quick puree. You'll still be able to see that it's green peas. I think this bright, beautiful color is gorgeous. This, you know, I think it's squirted. So it's still fantastic. What I'm going to do is just take a little bit of this, put it in these little containers. It's kind of fun to pick up containers like this at, you know, garage sales, tag sales, or sometimes when you're in the market you can pick up little things like this. It just makes it interesting. It's not like you're filling up a whole huge glass of something. An Amuse Bouche should just be something small, little, just a taste. So you can see this is kind of thick. You know, I think if I were to maybe, I think I may add a little more chicken stock to that to make it a little thinner, a little more palatable. So I'm going to put a little bit of sour cream on top, like that. Plating is obviously not my specialty. So, and then for garnish, just a little bit of nutmeg. Nutmeg is a fantastic foil for that spring pea taste. You could add a little salt, a little pepper, and there you go. That's it. Voila!
Toi qui n'as peut-être pas compris quand je t'ai dit en quittant Paris, je m'en vais.